They sold it, they collected the money,
Yep.
they owed me the money.
Yep.
They didn't have it. There's not a person you can call when you need 30 grand.
How you feeling?
Good, how are you?
I'm very good. I'm very good. Thank you for making time for this again.
Of
I know you got a
course.
busy schedule. When did you start the brand?
It's been serious for like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I was living out in New York and I was an accountant and I fucking hated it. And that's kind of where fuck 'em came from, fuck 'em NYC. Just because I was living out in New York and I fucking hated it and nobody wanted me to quit my job as an accountant and I wanted to quit my job as an accountant. So I did. And
What does fuck 'em mean to you?
I have like a
Yeah.
huge poster that explains it, but basically it's like when you're about to die, like nobody gives a fuck what you were wearing, like what you did, who you are, like what, like none of that shit matters, bro. Like by the time we're dying, there probably won't be a single person that actually judged you that even is thinking about you. Like your parents will be gone, probably like halfway, 3/4 of the way through your life if you're lucky. Like your family, like everybody dies, bro. Like why would you like spend your life making other people happy?
So you kind of took the like traditional route because of your family?
Yeah, for sure. Like I feel like everybody feels like they need to.
Yeah.
So like I was in community college for finance. I kind of was doing both of them at the same time. So I started it in New York because like I had a clothing brand when I was 16 and I did really, really well. But I hated it because it was just screen printing tees and like hoodies. I always wanted to restart, but I never like got the balls to do it. But when I was in New York, I was like, fuck it. So I'm a Facebook Marketplace addict. So I was on Facebook Marketplace and I got a sewing machine for free because it didn't work and it was like on the other side of the city. And my boy Dom, he helped me bring it back on the train. That was my machine for a while, and actually the entire time I was living in New York. And then it really kind of like started to become serious when my boy whiterosemoxie, went to high school with him. He came out to New York and he stayed with me. He wore and took some of my stuff back with him. He was signed to 300, so we went to some label meetings and I met his A&R, and then
Oh yeah, that would have been perfect timing.
yeah, he wanted to introduce me to Kid Super and everybody liked my stuff, and I didn't really like have people in New York are not that nice when you don't have any emotion. He took it back home with him and he wore it into exhibition, and they really, really liked my stuff, so they reached out for me to do like a pop-up.
Yep, I think that's when I first saw you was when you did that exhibition.
And that's kind of like when I started taking it seriously because I was like, oh, okay, people like this.
So what's something that does make you happy?
Going outside, doing like I like going to Colorado and skiing. I like mountain biking. I like swimming, like water skiing, any outdoor activity, hiking. But anytime like my friends would come, or for some reason I'd end up in a store, like go in Balenciaga and the people would like my pants, or like I go in Amy, and I met this girl Amy. Actually, that worked at Amy. That was funny to me. She liked my pants a lot, and then like everybody like they'd like my bag or something, like the bag that I wear, and then like there was like a lot of different things that like I'd make, and then people would be like, oh, that's really cool, and like they kind of stick out to me and be like, all right, cool, like I'm kind of doing something. But like I never really took it serious. It's a conversation starter for sure. I don't want to say it's like extremely out of the ordinary, but like it definitely like catches attention. Dude, I was walking down the street and somebody on the other side of the street yelled and came over to my side of the street just to tell me how much they like my pants. And like I called it the fuck 'em effect. You'll never get more compliments than like some of these outfits. When you're in New York, it feels like nobody cares about anything because everybody has to care so much about themselves.
Yeah.
And Skis was in the same class.
Okay.
Nausea.
Yep.
So it was me, Skis, and Beans.
What's been like the biggest accomplishment or like a moment where you're like, okay.
I like have always paid for my everything my entire life. I've been working since I was like 13. I always make sure that I am saving and like I'm paying for everything, and it's like it's always stressful, but you feel like you get a little bit ahead and then you're not. When I finally started to feel like stable, you know what I mean, and like, oh wow, like I'm not, like I'm okay, you know what I mean, like that's really what stuck out to me. I call myself professionally unemployed.
Self-employed, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of.
Professionally unemployed, I like that. I'm gonna start using that.
Yeah, it's not about the money, but like when that's like my way of gauging interest. No matter what you're selling and how much you're selling it for, there's somebody out there
Yes.
that's perfect for them.
Yes.
That's what they're looking for.
As a lot of your stuff, I can't tell if it's Some of it looks manufactured, some of it looks thrifted.
Yeah,
Do you do both?
a little bit of both. Used to do a lot of heavy thrifting. That's kind of how it started. But patches come from New York, hot with leather, or half the world leather. My bad.
And that's like a local spot?
Boy Daniela.
Kind of,
Yep,
sorta?
yeah. They get their stuff from family in Ecuador, one of the E countries. I don't even really know. So
Okay.
these have custom rivets, custom buttons, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
They do the patches. I do some manufacturing samples, stuff like that. Like I have socks. This belt that I'm wearing is manufactured. Like I have a bunch of stuff that is manufactured that I'm working on as well. Overhead's like 30 grand a month. That was one thing that stuck out to me is like they owed me 40 grand and it was my biggest vendor at the time. So they sold it, they collected the money,
Yep.
they owed me the money.
Yep.
They didn't have it and my monthly expense of 30 grand came around. There's not a person you can call when you need 30 grand. It was really like my problems are bigger than anybody that can fix them. And like
Yeah.
that's kind of when I realized like, oh, this shit's real.
How many pieces do you have like on hand right now?
250 grand with inventory on hand.
250 pieces?
No, like $1,000 worth of inventory.
God
on
damn.
hand.
So like how many pieces though? Do you know?
If I did inventory, I'd be able to tell you. There's a lot though.
Are you looking to like have a team at some point, or do you like doing everything
Yeah,
yourself?
yeah, I do. I like doing stuff myself. If I hear everything, I get like live feedback and I can like implement what I'm hearing. That's actually like one of the main things about the brand that I like. I go through so many samples and I'm so picky. Like it already feels like a scam that I'm able to live without a job off of
Yeah.
clothes. If I'm selling something, I need to be extremely confident in what I'm providing. I'm more of like a hands-on person.
Yep.
Anytime I have to use my iPad or my computer, it drives me nuts, dude. Like I don't get it done ever.
Do you have anything that you do as like a side passion project now that the brand's gotten to be more of like your full thing, or is this?
A skate. My new passion project is just being lazy because I've never I've never been lazy and I always like need to be doing something and it just like drives me nuts when I'm not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I've kind of just been embracing like not doing anything.
The only other person that I've seen, that I've met, and that I know that has this level of like diligent care and like hands-on is my homie in France that I stayed with for a couple weeks. He sublimates all of his
Oh, yeah,
patches.
yeah,
Which is
that's
super
sick.
cool and kind of rare
Yeah.
to a point. So I had gotten some custom pieces from him, these like Breaking Bad jeans. But then I went to stay with him, and I didn't realize until then, because I had just gotten like thrifted stuff with patches on it.
Mm-hmm.
He makes all of the garments himself entirely,
Oh really?
like top to bottom. I watched him do it like 10 times. There's something very refreshing to me about this because so much of what I do is digital. You're talking about like not really liking to be on the computer and stuff. Like
Yeah, I fucking hate
everything
that
I do
shit.
is through a screen.
I'd like to do like two different like unbranded stuff and branded stuff and like have like online drops and like it's
I'm
kind of
saying.
how I feel like Mr. Fuckum is. Like Mr. Fuckum's just what I do. Like I want to do furniture eventually. Like
Yeah.
I kind of just like do what I want to do and hopefully people like it. Just
Like-
anything in a house, anything that you can put in a house. I want to do like I want to make like I'd make a fridge. Fuckum is like the clothing.
Yeah.
And I think Mr. Fuckum's like everything else. Mr. Fuckum is like the person you call when you want a $10,000 extremely custom like high quality piece. I don't know if you saw like my bed sheets. Like
Yeah.
anytime like I need something and I want to spend money on something, I'm like, why don't I just sample it?
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, why don't I just make it? Like, I really like boots, so I want to make my own boot. If I want it, I kind of just make it, and I feel like that's how things should be. If you want something, like, go out and make it yourself for you to, like, be special to you, and, like, nobody else will have it. Instead of, like, going out and buying a one-on-one piece, like, even for me or something like that, like, why don't you go to a tailor and
Yeah.
be like, hey, I have
Work with
this
them.
idea, and I want this and this put together, and, like, those are my favorite customers because they have an idea of what they want.
They just can't do
But
it.
I can just put my own spin on it, and like we can both have a little bit of a piece in it.
How long does like an average piece take you? Like let's just say like a pair of these shorts,
The shorts are pretty quick.
because it's just the patch pretty much.
Yeah, it's sewing the patch down and cutting them, and then that's pretty much it.
Oh, so you convert them to shorts?
Yeah, they're like super baggy. So they come with regular zippers, and I take clippers and a key ring, a mini 10mm key ring. And I put it's technically a necklace charm. I put the charm on. I kind of experiment, but I don't really experiment on the one piece. I experiment on the next piece.
Are you in like brick and mortar like storefronts or mostly
Yeah.
online?
14 or 17 states right now.
States?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I've been wholesaling pretty heavy this summer. The people I look up to is not like Demna, you know what I mean? Like it's like I really like the small people that just remind me of me. Like I really like Chris Madden and Kentucky Boy Tyler.
I love Kentucky Boy Tyler, dude.
I love Kentucky Boy. Nick is mad. Ethereal.
Ethereal's crazy.
Yeah, I love Nick.
He's nuts, and he really like.
He's like me. He really
tries
cares.
stuff.
He's like me on crack.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
work ethic is insane. I didn't know he was in school. I saw he graduated recently.
Yeah. Clay Barcolts.
Do you know Jaden Rossini by any
Yeah,
chance?
yeah, I like
He,
Jaden.
he was in their grade, so I knew him too.
Hate Fernando Hate.
That's
Forbidden objects. I do hate being on social media, and I do feel like it consumes you. And like scrolling through short form content is way worse for you than smoking and drinking combined. Exactly.
And that's why I don't like
exactly.
being on
That's
there.
why everybody thinks it's shitty content is because they've indulged so much.
Yeah.
Good content, bad content, stuff that took millions of dollars, stuff that took 500 hours. What Casey Neistat, like he'll do a video that takes him like 120 hours, right? And then you see like 38 minutes of it. That makes it so much harder for the small independent like just starting up creators because you have such a high bar. Everybody that you see that like flashes and shows off and has money, they probably owe me money.
Knowing that you're a piece of somebody's wardrobe, like a part of their day, I feel like is super cool.
Yeah, that's cool to me. And I honestly never even really saw it that way, and I really like the way you put it. Like that is awesome, and I never even like considered that. When I see somebody like post in their story and I see a corner of the hoodie that I sold them and like I see that they're wearing it today, like that like makes my day.
What is or has been your biggest struggle?
It's really, I think everybody's biggest struggle is themselves. It's hardest to believe in yourself. It's hardest to believe your dreams are able to come true. I think the best,
Because it's all against your metric, your like vision for what you want.
100%. When you
You
grew
can't.
up and like you've never seen anybody do what you want to do in person, like it's really hard to believe that that's even possible without $300,000. I'm one of those people where like if somebody tells me no, you're just asking the wrong person. I've never ran into a problem where it's unsolvable. It's just like what you're willing to do for the solution. Like you might have to go on Facebook Marketplace because nobody can ship it to you that day, and like you find some random person. Like if it's meant to work out, it'll work out.
If you could tell everybody in the world one thing, what would it be?
Fuck them. Just believe in what you want to believe and do what you want to do. Nowadays, like you can really make an entire career off of making people mad. Like you can really do whatever the hell you want. You could sell rocks for a living. People sell Pokemon cards for a living. Like you could literally do anything. Whatever you want to do, just do it safely. You know what I mean?
And
like
do it the best you can. Put
Exactly.
yourself into it.
Exactly. Just do it as often as you want, as fun as you want it. Like if you want to do it for the rest of your life and make it your only life, like Mr. Beast, and you can do a Mr. Beast career and like do it really fucking well. But if you only want to do it enough to live, you can only do it enough to live. Like just do whatever the hell you want.
Thanks for making time for this. I
Of course.
appreciate you. This is really good.
Of course, yeah, that was
Good
a fun
shit.
interview.